Yesterday I said Firebase is an entire backend as a service. Right now we've really only taken advantage of the real-time database feature of Firebase, but it can also do authentication, including integrating with some third-party services like GitHub, Twitter, and Facebook. So let's see about that. So we installed Rebase, and Rebase has, let's see. Yeah, I guess that's all I have open. So Rebase used to kind of do everything you needed to do with Firebase, but this new version that screwed us up so much yesterday actually removed all the stuff related to authentication. So we're going to have to work with the Firebase API directly. Now that's not too hard, but it is certainly not quite as easy as it was to do it with Rebase. But Rebase gave us an upgrade guide. So 2.x to 3.x migration. So replace the deprecated authentication methods from Rebase to this. Now you didn't know the old ones, so this isn't terribly meaningful to you, but it really helped me last night. And it pointed me toward the Firebase API documentation, which can look a little intimidating. But if you just slow down and read it, it's not too terrible. So let's go back into Firebase itself. We have our database tab, and we have our authentication tab. Authenticate and manage users from a variety of providers without server-side code. Big button that says Set Up Sign-In Method. Easy so far. Look at all these things. Email, password, phone. My gosh, what does that do? Allow users to sign in with a mobile phone number using Firebase SDK phone verification and user authentication tools. Holy smokes, this thing does some awesome stuff, doesn't it? GitHub is what we're going to do right now. You can also do the traditional email, password, whatever, and still let Firebase manage it. Let's click on GitHub. All right, let's click Enable. To complete setup, add this authorization callback URL to your GitHub app configuration. Learn more. So we probably need a little more information than that. But let's go ahead and copy this authorization callback URL because that seems important. Go out to GitHub. And on your user profile up here, go to Settings. If we had clicked that Learn More link, I think it would have told us about this. So go to Settings. Look at all these options over here. Go down a little bit, and you see Developer Settings. That's us. OAuth applications. So Firebase is going to talk to GitHub's authentication via a standard that's called OAuth. Click on that. I've got all kinds of them. Let's register a new application. Never mind that this thing's already here. Okay, so if you did that, then you'll get something that looks a little like this, and it'll want you to put some stuff in here. Give your application a name. It's going to want a homepage URL. You do have to put something. It doesn't really care a whole lot. So you can just put a link to your GitHub if you want. And then it has a place for authorization callback URL. So paste that thing in there. That thing that you copied out of Firebase. And when you save that, and you scroll up, you'll see that it has these two things, client ID and client secret. Flipping back to Firebase, look at these two boxes, client ID and client secret. So let's paste those in. Client ID. Client secret. Hit save. Cool. So now we have configured things on the Firebase side, and the GitHub side to allow GitHub authentication from our Firebase app. Now we just need to do things on the JavaScript side.